You can go back to your regular life, or you can know the truth about the universe. The choice is now yours.
Hello, my lovely bookworm friends. How are you all doing? I'm Sharmishta and I am back with yet another video of Sharmishta and Books, where I talk about different kind of books, literature and many more interesting things. So today's video is specially dedicated to all the Barbie fans out there.
Catastrophic!
Right now, Barbie is ruling the world, and I thought why not recommend you some of the special books which I believe Barbie would want you to read. So without further ado, let's get started.
You can find me under the lights, diamonds under my eyes.
This is the best day ever.
It is the best day ever. So is yesterday, and so is tomorrow, and every day from now till forever. Do you guys ever think about dying?
The first book I want to recommend to you is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's We Should All Be Feminist. We all know how strongly Barbie believes in gender equality. In her world, every woman has a respectful profession, they are financially and emotionally independent. And this book teaches us the necessity of debunking all the myths around feminism which are negatively impacting our connotation of the term. And this book is written in simple words. It was actually a speech given by Chimamanda in TED Talks, which later became a book. And if I could bring only one book in a stranded island where I have no one and I can carry only one book, I would carry this one, because this is such a beautiful writing, and it also shows us the importance of teaching our young boys, our teens, the negative impact of patriarchy, how it is also ruining their lives, how it is putting unbelievable pressures on them to act like a man. So I would definitely recommend this cute little non-fiction which is beautifully written, and I want everyone to read it. So next I have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So I want to recommend this book to you only because that this tries to break all the perception around how a woman should behave or how a woman should look. And it also breaks the stereotypical idea of marriage. And Jane Austen here makes fun of the system of reaching rich men without looking for their intellectual equality. And here we meet Elizabeth and Darcy. Both of them are very skeptical about each other. They don't like each other at the beginning, and how slowly their idea will change about each other and they will fall in love. The prejudice around the gender role in Victorian era is also very minutely broken by the author Jane Austen here. If you have seen the Barbie movie, you all know that how stereotypical Barbie is judged by her looks, and how she was also unaware about the possibilities she can have in her life. I think Barbie would definitely want you to read this one. Next, I have Harry Potter. I am showing you the first book of Harry Potter series, and this is a second-hand copy. This is a very special copy of Harry Potter. I think because the movie is set in the background of an imaginative land where all the dolls live like human beings in Barbie land. I think if you love and enjoy that fantasy world, you would definitely love Harry Potter's universe. And I don't think I need to describe the plotline of Harry Potter to you, but yes, battle between good versus evil is something that is very classic and that always works in children's classic. And as Barbie was a comfort to me when I was growing up, be it the doll, be it those movies, be it those animations, it was part of my childhood. And I think that's why I definitely want to recommend Harry Potter to you. And if you have read Harry Potter, I think you know that this series is unparalleled and this would stay with you forever. So why not? So the next book I want to recommend to you is Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird. Now this book is in the list because this book teaches us the need of empathy, love and acceptance in human society. This talks about a girl named Scout and also her brother and her father who lives in a town, and soon her father will get involved into a case because her father is an advocate. Scout's father is such a wise man, and he will teach you all the life lessons so beautifully that it feels so personal, and I feel very lucky to be able to read this book. And the kind of love and support we see in Barbie's world, I believe that if Barbie was a book nerd like us, she would definitely want you to read this book. Okay, next I have another children's classic which I think should be read by every adult in this world, and the book is none other than The Little Prince. This book is everything, guys. This book teaches us the importance of things that matter in life and all the superficial aspects of life that we chase and we want to achieve are nothing, and we cannot derive happiness from them for a longer period of time, and it teaches us the core need of humanity in our lives. And I think Barbie is trying to become a human being. At the end, she wants to be part of the human society. I think this is the first book she would pick arriving on the human world again. Next, I have Christina Rossetti's Goblin Market. This is a poetry collection, though I'm only recommending Goblin Market by Christina Rossetti, but I am also urging you to read all of her work because she is an amazing and underrated poetess of her time. Many of her work were actually destroyed by her brother, Gabriel Dante Rossetti, because she was allegedly homosexual, and she wrote poetry about women's beauty and her lover, and for that reason her brother actually destroyed many of her work. And Goblin Market is such a clever work. It's written in a form of a poetry, and it in the surface level it looks like a fairy tale where it talks about sisterhood, but if we delve deep into the meaning of the poetry, we would see the poem's homoerotic perspective, and this speaks about sisterhood, which is also the most amazing aspect of Barbie's land. So last, I have another poetry book, Songs of Innocence and the Experience by William Blake. In the Barbie movie, we see the utopian Barbie land where every woman is independent and they work and they have no fear of tomorrow. They don't have to deal with inequality. They don't have to fight for their rights. Soon that world of innocence breaks when Barbie enters the human world and she sees all the unfair things that's happening to women in the world and how she had never been a good influence on other women, but the opposite, she has been a reason of insecurity in their lives, and it completely broke her. It gave her a horrid experience that she never thought she would have. So this book is written in two parts. In the first part, we see all the poems which revolves around the theme of innocence, and in the next part we see all the poems which depicts the ruthless experience we cannot unsee in our lives. So I love William Blake. William Blake is one of my favorite poets of all time because the way he speaks to you, it hits the right chord in your heart, and poetry is such a strong weapon when it comes to talking about the innermost feelings and talking about the injustice we have been facing in our real life. His poetry is so powerful, so realistic. I would recommend any literature lover to go through his work, and you would definitely enjoy and be enchanted by his work. That's all for today, guys. That's all for today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comment section if you have any suggestion for us which you think that Barbie would want us to read. I would come back with a new video. Stay healthy, read many books, and enjoy the power of pink. Ta-da!
Humans only have one ending. Ideas live forever.